What's up? It's Dynast. At the end of this video, make sure you go to www.dynastmir.com. Check out our indigenous African art, jewelry, fashion, and accessories. Also go to searchforhuru.com. Learn more information on the documentaries we're shooting. Also contribute towards those documentaries. Last but not least, go to amazon.com. Search your name, Dynast Amir. Buy a book. I've written several of them. Sorry about that. So search my name there. Listen, okay, I get a lot of questions asking, are the books in I guess print format? No, they're in Kindle. You can download a Kindle reader for free, okay? And you know, a lot of people, they say they didn't or won't buy the books because they're in electronic format and not a print format. And my thing is, look, let's stop being petty. The amount of time we spend on media takeout, World Star, Facebook, but for some odd reason when it comes to a book, you don't want to read it via your iPad or your computer, but you read everything else via iPad or computer. Support and buy a book. They're on Amazon. Search your name, Dynast Amir, buy one. So I wanted to shoot this video. And it's very common that when I travel throughout Africa, people either, they think I'm either Nigerian or South African. I have to then tell them, no, I'm from America. So again, people, they think, or they come, or, you know, because of my English, and I guess my tattoos, I don't know. They think that I'm Nigerian or South African. So with that being said, we know about the xenophobia, the xenophobic attacks going on in South Africa right now against Nigerians. So it's not safe for me right now to go to South Africa, even though it's probably just small pockets. I'm still not going to risk it because overall, I'm just disappointed in South Africa as a country in general. I mean, you have a black country that doesn't control any of their resources. You know, I'm still upset as far as how the people who abused, yes, I say abused Nelson Mandela and our freedom fighters, a lot of them are still walking around today. They had, guys, get the book by Nelson Mandela called Long Walk to Freedom. Okay, what they used to do, they used to take Africans, okay, and lock them up and send them to Robben's Island. They used to strip them down and make them wear Daisy Dukes. Don't believe me, read the book. Because the Afrikaners, or whatever you want to call it, the Dutch, whatever they are, they were under the impression that that's how Africans like to walk around, in Daisy Dukes, in prison. And again, don't believe me, look it up. Read the book. So I don't like going to South Africa. But now with the xenophobic attacks targeting Nigerians, and many times in Africa I'm confused for a Nigerian, you know, it won't be safe for me to go to South Africa. Because there might be a mix-up. One of the crazed South Africans might think I'm Nigerian and they might come for me. So it's not safe for me to go to South Africa. So I will not be in South Africa anytime soon. I had no intentions of going to South Africa anytime soon. I've been once. Like I said, was disappointed in the country overall. I was in Johannesburg, Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, and Cape Town. And the lack of black economic empowerment that I saw was just disappointing. And the amount of poverty I saw in Cape Town alone. Like when you leave the airport and you head into the city, you drive through the slums. I forgot the name of what they call them in South Africa. Not projects, that's what we say in America, but the slums. What's the name? It'll come to me. If you're watching this video, put the name of it in in the comment section. So the amount of wealth that's in South Africa that's controlled by non-Africans is appalling. So that's part of the reason why I don't have no intention of going to South Africa. South African leadership sucks. Jacob Zuma is a terrible leader. Vote Julius Malema. That's the best thing you guys got going. And then now with the xenophobic attacks against Nigerians, and I might be mistaken for a Nigerian, I'm just not safe. So overall, South Africa is just a disappointment. It is. So that's why you will not see me in South Africa anytime soon. That's why I have no intention to go into South Africa. Because for the amount of resources and beauty that South Africa has, the indigenous people have absolutely no control over it. If a South African tells you otherwise, they are lying to you. They have absolutely no control over the resources. Jacob Zuma has hoarded them out. I don't know what deal Nelson Mandela made when he came out of prison, but it's not to the benefit of African people, the indigenous people in South Africa. They're losing. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. So again, the lack of black economic empowerment and the fact that I might be mistaken as a Nigerian while in South Africa, and just the terrible misuse of power by Jacob Zuma. And the list goes on, but I can't, I'm not going to make a long video about it. I've actually done several videos on this in regards to South Africa. But now with the xenophobic attacks against other Africans in South Africa, it gives me even more reason not to go to South Africa anytime soon. Only time I will go to South Africa is if I have a layover in Johannesburg going to Namibia. Namibia is a beautiful country. I absolutely love it. Outside of that, the fact that I might be mistaken as a Nigerian, because again, when I go to Africa, people think I'm either Nigerian or South African, I'm sorry. So the fact that I might be mistaken as a Nigerian is reason enough, and killed for being Nigerian, or beat up, whatever you want to call it, attacked, is reason enough for me just to put on my no-fly list South Africa. And if I ever go to South Africa, as far as Johannesburg for a layover, to not to leave the airport. So there it is. And the thing about it is, if you look at old apartheid footage in South Africa, they were singing these sad apartheid songs that are just so sad. I mean, sadder than like the Negro spirituals. I mean, these songs are so depressing and sad. When they were getting the crap beat out of them and thrown in prison for 20 and 30 years like Nelson Mandela, had to walk around in Daisy Dukes in a cold prison. They'll sing these sad apartheid songs of nonviolent resistance. But then you want to kill your own African brother over some paranoid xenophobia, and they have done nothing to you. That's the most backward shit I ever heard in my life. Doing apartheid, when the Afrikaners were putting the boot to your head and murdering and killing and stealing your land, you sung these sad songs. These sad, depressing apartheid songs. But when it comes to your own African brother that's done nothing to you, you want to kill him. So therefore, I will not be going to South Africa. Check me out on social media. Search for Huru on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Nadi Samir. Till next time, I'm out.